you have any last words, my lord, now's the time.
I was wrong. You're the Lord Commander. We all serve you. I'm sorry, not only for this, for all I've done and said. I was wrong. My lord, please, mercy. Mercy. I'll go, I will. Please. I'm afraid. I've always been afraid.
On 4th and 5, Jones steps up, takes off, he's in! Touchdown! That's the danger of a running quarterback. If you're going to play man-to-man defense and every single defender has his back to the quarterback, nobody's going to be right here. Watch all these defenders turn their back to Daniel Jones. They're all looking at their assignment. The rush integrity is voided. Easy touchdown, second rushing touchdown for Daniel Jones, and they are in position.
Oof. They did it. They finally did it. The New York Giants finally stood up and made the right call. They benched Eli in a move that was more long overdue than your student loans. Personally, I'm shocked. Not because it's the right move, but more so the fact that the team put aside its sentimental nostalgia and finally walked into the future. They actually had the guts to do it, and it seems light for good this time. If you're an Eli supporter, apologist, fan, stan, fanboy, disciple, or charter member of the E-Hive, click off of this video right now and go get therapy. This is not the video for you. But for the rest of us that always knew the truth, came around recently, or just want to hear a different take other than Eli is not the problem, thanks for clicking on the video. And if you enjoyed the content, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And also follow us on Twitter. So let's get right into this whole Eli move. Like I said before, the move was long overdue. The Giants for the last 7 years have gone nowhere. It's easy to blame the coaches, the front office, and the pieces around Eli, but he has been front and center for all the team's failures and played in all but one game since 2004. Look, I've been on record saying for his whole career, Eli has always been up and down. Everyone knows the 2 years in 07 and 11, and yeah, 2 rings, he beat Brady and all that stuff. But it's still a team game, and you can't praise him for 2 Super Bowls on one side, then turn around and act like he's not part of the losing that's lasted almost a decade. That makes no sense. Matter of fact, compare those 2 years to the rest of his career. In that, there's 3 seasons of leading the league in turnovers, 4 win and dones in the playoffs, and a passer rating behind Colin Kaepernick, Jay Cutler, and Donovan McNabb. A lot of people will lie to you, tell you he's some kind of great quarterback in the postseason, but the team just can't get him there to give him a chance. And yeah, I'm looking at you, Max Kellerman. But that's all bullshit. Here's what he's done outside those 2 improbable playoff runs. Eli Manning has been given more rope than any other player I can ever recall. 2 rings in New York has made him some kind of a made man, I guess. But how many great players get moved on from? Favre, Jerry Rice, Montana, Aikman, Smith. And the last 4 each had more rings than Eli, and the team still moved on from them. Eli has been coddled and placed in some kind of protective safe space for far too long, given some kind of alternate reality where all is well and life is great, on some Total Recall shit. The reason for it is the puppets in the media and fanboys on Twitter who have zero objectivity and instead elect to incubate Eli with excuses. And there's plenty of them. But I'll keep it short and address the most recycled and obvious one, the O-line. I'm going to keep it real concise and to the point. For as bad as people want you to think the O-line has been, According to the PFF metrics, the O-line has only ranked twice in the bottom third the last 6 seasons. Now, let's be completely honest here. Russell Wilson also has had bad lines. The same with Tony Romo before the line got better. Bottom line, Eli needs all this help. O-line, running game, elite weapons, to look like a competent quarterback. What is he really elevating on the roster to warrant making $25 million a year? If he needs a complete roster just to give you a chance to win, why even bother to start him? And from what it looks like, the Giants brass finally woke up and realized what I and some Giants fans realized, that there was no point in delaying the inevitable. The Eli episode finally ran its course, and in a move a few years late, said enough was enough. Enough intentional groundings, enough delayed games, enough willingly taking sacks, and enough telling Rashad Jennings not to score a touchdown. Eli being afraid to take chances on third down and throwing short of the sticks was not doing the offense any favors. And even last year, Pat Shurmur looked like he wanted off the Eli coaster. And who can blame him? The Eli disciples will pout and complain about timing, but time was up, and winter came for House Manning. And with that, the Eli era is now over. The Giants can now look to Daniel Jones, who I hate to admit might be a good pro. The Giants now have a quarterback who can extend plays, make throws in tight windows, and keep the defense honest in the zone read. Pretty much everything Eli refuses or is unable to do. And if they do tank this year, it's fine. The Eli deal comes off the books, and they still have plenty of top draft picks going into next season. Also, I know there's a group of Eli homers who think he can latch on somewhere else and lead a team that's almost complete and take them to a Super Bowl.
You serious?
Just take a look around the NFL landscape. What NFL team has a ready-made roster and a defense that'll take a 38-year-old skittish Eli, who was just benched by a franchise that held him so close to their hearts well past his prime, and then that new team pay him a big contract? Because I can bet Eli still won't come cheap. And I also think he has more pride than to be a backup somewhere else. If Eli is smart, he'll hang him up, call it a career, and save whichever one of these faces that he has left. The last thing on everyone's mind is Eli going to the Hall of Fame. Yes, but not first ballot. The rings and who he beat are going to get him in. But the efficiency, 500 record, and being so quick to give up the football, and when you really analyze his performance in the playoffs, gives me serious doubts. If Eli, Roethlisberger, Drew Brees, Brady, and Rodgers are all on the same ballot, he's not getting in before either of them. But then again, who knows? Maybe the Eli Mafia will make sure he gets in the first try. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.